check out my organic box came, and we got some peaches, tomatoes, and this is sea buckthorn, and I've been using those in my smoothies. They're so good. I found some smoked paprika chili flakes that I add to almost everything. My flowers, Saskatoon berries that taste like vanilla flavored blueberries. I absolutely love those. Organic mushrooms, and some cherries, garlic scapes, of course, and corn. And I got some red leaf lettuce, and this is the most beautiful head I've seen in a while. Gorgeous. That I got 2 of them, and some spinach. I don't normally eat a lot of spinach, but sometimes I'll add it in for variety. So there's my box.
Hey friends, Lissa here for another video. I just wanted to do a quick little video. It's a little bit of a special day again. I seem to be having a lot of special days lately. Once I've gotten to my goals, things are really starting to change even better on this raw vegan diet. I don't know, my health is just, it's still improving and it's still getting better. I just love this lifestyle. I can't explain it enough. But I'm still at my goal weight. I might be 1 or 2 pounds under, but I've lost a lot of inches and I've gained muscle. So I haven't actually gone down on the scale, but this dress here, as you can see, is a dress that I bought about 3 or 4 years ago with the intention of one day fitting it. And I never, ever, ever thought that I would ever fit it again. It's from 1953, I think I said that, and it's so, like, you have to actually fit the dress. There is no give, there is no stretch. You either fit it or you don't. And today it's zipped up. I wanted to try it on because I really want to wear it for my recipe book cover, and I bought this cute little chair and I want to do kind of like a pink vintage thing going on, and it fits, so I'm super excited, and I wanted to do a little quick video just to show that and to share a little bit of motivation for you. When you get this far in the diet, in 3 weeks it'll be my 1-year anniversary as a raw vegan, and when you get this far, you just don't have the desire for cooked food anymore. At least I don't even care. The only reason I know that it exists is because I see it in my Facebook news feed, like people posting stuff. I see it online randomly, TV commercials, and when I'm walking down the mall or I see restaurants or whatever, but I don't actually desire the food. So I just walk by and I remember, oh yeah, I used to eat that, but it doesn't actually trigger a want or a desire in me. And that's where you guys want to get to, because I've been where you are and I know how hard it can be when you have cravings to keep going and to keep carrying on. The keys are to have your reasons. Go over your reasons, write them down and keep them with you, or always just remember them. And the more you remember them and the more that you tell them to yourself, the more ingrained it is in your belief system. So always remember the animals, always remember the environment, always remember your health, and always remember that you're an example to everybody around you, and you need to keep up that example to show that being a whole food, raw, even half cooked or whatever, but vegan, that you can be healthy and vibrant and awesome on this diet compared to constantly falling back and, you know, giving into those things. Plus, when you give into those things, the people around you see that you're okay with a couple a little bit here and there. So then they're more likely to offer that to you because they're like, oh, she'll have a little bit here and there. You just have to stand your ground and say no. You're the only person that puts the food in your mouth, and you don't need to please people. You just don't, because at the end of the day, when you're laying in bed, you're the one that feels guilty, and they don't really think twice about the fact that you had their cookie. So just say thank you, but I don't eat this stuff anymore, and just give them a lot of love, and maybe explain that. You can, it can be an opportunity for education, which is awesome too. So you just have to remember your reasons. And 2 other tricks that I wanted to share with you. I shared a video a very long time ago about imagining the food that you're addicted to. I used to be addicted to Chinese food, fried chicken, energy drinks, Doritos, and if I had a craving the first little bit, like it was about a month and a half that I kind of had a little bit of cravings, because it was mentally letting go. You're letting go of those foods, the comfort, the familiarity, the easiness. You know, if you eat the same thing all the time, you're just gonna eat the same thing all the time. So it's letting that go. It's letting go of a habit and a lifestyle, and you have to accept that. I basically would sit down, if I had a craving for, say, Chinese food, I would sit down and I would let my brain have its cake and eat it too, basically. Have its Chinese food and eat it too. But I basically let my brain enjoy the sensations of remembering what it was. A lot of people are scared to go there because they're scared that they're gonna want the food more. But for me, it actually does the opposite. And if it works for me, then maybe it'll work for somebody out there. But basically, you just remember eating the food. And I don't like remembering right now because it kind of grosses me out. But before, when I was transitioning, it can be very helpful because you do desire that familiarity. So if you're gonna eat your Chinese food, you just imagine all of the flavors and the textures and how it feels to eat it, and then you're gonna feel kind of like, I'm glad I'm not eating that. But your brain will automatically just jump onto something else because it'll be like, thanks, I'm done. Because most of the time when I would eat Chinese food, it would just be for the desire of having it, and then after I'd eat it, I'd feel crappy and why did I eat that? So really, I think personally that it's all in your head. You really want that comfort, familiarity, and that kind of thing, and you can just imagine it. And you're not spending money, you're not hurting an animal, you're not hurting the environment, you're not hurting yourself, and you're not falling off. You're still gonna stay to be an example, so that's a great way to do it. And I'm going to put a link below to my other video, and you can watch that if you want to. The other trick is more for like the pastries, donuts, cakes, cookies kinds of things, because as a photographer, I do photograph cupcakes and cookies and chocolates sometimes for clients for their websites and things like that. And when I am looking at it, to me, it looks like a decoration. Even at weddings, when I'm photographing a wedding and they have the cake and the candy table and stuff like that, I look at that stuff as decoration, and it's just a really beautiful, pretty decoration, and it smells good. It smells like an air freshener. So now when I look at that kind of stuff, I just think it's a pretty decoration that smells like an air freshener, and I leave it at that. That's what it is to me. It's an inedible object that smells nice. And you can use that trick too if that's one of your things, like candy bars or candy or donuts or whatever. That kind of stuff I'm glad is no longer in my diet, but you have to strive through. And if you fall, don't be so hard on yourself. Negativity creates more negativity. So just pick yourself up, give yourself a hug, and say, I'm better than this, and you can keep going. And just choose raw vegan the next meal and just keep going like that. And then one day you will just naturally let things go. I thought that I would never let go of sushi, and I haven't had sushi in a very long time. So these things, they just naturally fall away when you're feeding yourself properly and when you're changing your habits. Because when you change your habits, it takes 1 month to change a habit, but it takes 3 months to really solidify it. So you want to solidify those, you want to keep going, just keep saying no, you can do it, you are so beautiful, and you deserve true health. So just let it go, you can. So I just wanted to do this quick little video for you guys, and I'm going to head out and maybe have some salad or something because I'm hungry. So, all right. Cheerio guys, and fruit on.